In the world of crime, some heists are so bold, so brilliantly executed, that they leave the world in shock. Today, we unravel one of the most genius and daring robberies in history, a $100 million heist that had no guns, no violence, and no trace left behind. In the annals of criminal history, few tales resonate with the allure and audacity of the $100 million heist, a meticulously orchestrated operation that would leave law enforcement baffled and the public in awe. It began on an unassuming Tuesday morning, when a group of thieves, each a master in their respective fields, converged on the bustling metropolis of New York City. Their target, a high-security vault belonging to a prestigious financial institution, known for housing not only cash, but also priceless artifacts and rare collectibles. This was not just any robbery. It was a calculated gamble that would either elevate them to infamy or lead to their downfall. The mastermind behind the operation was a man known only as the Architect. With a background in engineering and a penchant for puzzles, he had spent years studying the vault's security systems. He was a ghost, moving in and out of shadows, leaving no trace of his existence. The Architect understood that brute force would never work. This heist required finesse, precision, and an intricate understanding of human behavior. He assembled a team of specialists, a tech wizard named Cypher, who could infiltrate the most secure digital networks, the illusionist, a former magician skilled in sleight of hand and misdirection, and the Ghost, an expert in stealth who could maneuver through any security system undetected. As the team prepared for the heist, they spent months gathering intelligence. They studied the routines of the bank's employees, the timing of security patrols, and the intricate web of surveillance cameras that monitored every corner of the facility. Each member of the team played a crucial role in the planning phase, contributing their unique skills to create a seamless strategy. The Architect devised a timeline that accounted for every possible variable, ensuring that no detail was overlooked. The day of the heist arrived, cloaked in a shroud of secrecy. The team was calm, each member aware of their responsibilities. They donned disguises that allowed them to blend into the crowd, appearing as ordinary workers. The illusionist, with a briefcase full of props, made his way to the lobby, where he would create a diversion that would draw attention away from the vault. Meanwhile, Cypher was stationed at a nearby cafe, his laptop connected to the bank's network, ready to disable alarms and security feeds at precisely the right moment. As the clock struck noon, the illusionist sprang into action. He set up a small stage in the lobby and began performing tricks that captivated the onlookers. Coins vanished into thin air, cards appeared from nowhere, and gasps of amazement filled the air. The diversion worked perfectly. Employees and patrons alike were drawn to the spectacle, their attention diverted from the vault. With the distraction in full swing, the Ghost slipped through the back entrance, a shadow among shadows. He navigated the maze of security systems with ease, disabling cameras and avoiding motion detectors as if he were dancing through an elaborate choreography. His heart raced, but he remained focused, knowing that the success of the heist depended on his ability to remain undetected. Meanwhile, Cypher was hard at work, his fingers flying over the keyboard as he hacked into the bank's security system. He bypassed firewalls and encrypted protocols, his mind racing against the clock. With each passing second, the tension mounted, but Cypher was in his element. He had anticipated this moment for months, and now, as he disabled the alarms, he felt a rush of adrenaline. The countdown had begun. As the Ghost reached the vault, he encountered the final barrier, a state-of-the-art locking mechanism that seemed impenetrable. But he was prepared. The Architect had devised a plan that involved a simple yet ingenious trick. The Ghost pulled out a small device that mimicked the frequency of the vault's locking system, overriding it with a signal that rendered it useless. The door clicked open, and the sight before him was nothing short of breathtaking. A treasure trove of cash, gold bars, and rare artifacts glittering under the harsh fluorescent lights. With the vault open, time was of the essence. The Ghost quickly filled bags with as much as he could carry, his hands moving with a practiced efficiency. Just as he was about to seal the last bag, a faint sound echoed through the corridor. footsteps. Panic surged through him, but he remained composed. He had trained for every scenario, and now was not the time to falter. He slipped behind a stack of boxes, holding his breath as two security guards walked past, oblivious to the heist unfolding just moments away. Once the guards were out of sight, the ghost made his escape, retracing his steps with the same stealth that had brought him in. He met up with the illusionist, who was still captivating the audience with his tricks. The illusionist discreetly signaled to the ghost, and they both melted into the crowd, blending seamlessly with the throngs of people who were none the wiser to the audacious crime that had just taken place. Cypher, having completed his task, joined them at a prearranged rendezvous point. The three men shared a triumphant grin, their hearts racing with the thrill of their success. They had pulled off what many would deem impossible, a heist that would go down in history as one of the most ingenious robberies ever executed. As the team dispersed into the city, they each took a moment to reflect on their victory. They had defied the odds, outsmarted a system designed to protect wealth, and left behind nothing but confusion and wonder. The $100 million heist was not just a crime. It was a testament to human ingenuity, a reminder that sometimes the line between right and wrong blurs in the pursuit of greatness. The world would remember this day, and while they may never know the names of the thieves, the legend of the heist would echo through time, inspiring both admiration and disbelief. Who do you think was behind this $100 million heist? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.